right, let's bring in Kayleigh McEnany, co-host of Outnumbered and former White House press secretary. Good morning, Kayleigh.
Good morning.
And our friend. What's your reaction to this? We have two new people probably getting in the race. We know Tim Scott is, and maybe Ron DeSantis this week.
This is big news. I talked to a senior official on the DeSantis campaign, and they laid out for me what we can expect to hear tonight and going forward. And apparently the case he's going to make is things are upside down in America. Sanity is in short supply. Common sense has been an uncommon virtue. Truth is under assault, but decline is a choice, and success is attainable. It's a powerful message, given his record in Florida. I'm a Floridian. There's a lot of people coming to my state. He has a big record to stand on, but the national polling gap is huge. Donald Trump up 36.9%.
So the word sanity and truth, are those subtle hits at what Donald Trump's been accused of lacking?
I think that it might be. And also, I think leaning into common sense, people have criticized DeSantis on Disney, but let's remember how this began. It began with a fight to keep pornography out of kindergarten classrooms. That is a notion that 77% support, according to the latest Washington Post poll. The six-week heartbeat legislation, 68% of Republican voters support that. So he has some areas where he can make 68% of Republican voters. So he has some areas where he can say, I'm the common sense Republican candidate. 68 to 70% support the things I'm doing.
Right. Well, we know that Donald Trump's going to take a shot at Ron DeSantis, but who would have thought Nikki Haley was going to? She just released an ad taking a shot at him, calling him an echo of the Trump campaign. Here's 10 seconds of it.
Make America great again.
Make America great again.
And honestly, we have businesses that have been locked down.
So this is unique. Rather than taking shots at the guy at the top, you're taking shots at the number 2 person.
I am deeply confused by the Nikki Haley campaign against DeSantis.
Right.
You're reminding people that DeSantis is like Trump, which is a good thing in a Republican primary because Trump is enormously popular. So I watch this ad and I look at this campaign and I think the Haley campaign should make an in-kind contribution to the DeSantis campaign. This only helps him.
You know what her theory is? Her theory is, I want to separate myself from the pack, but there's danger in attacking Trump.
Yeah.
Why don't I attack DeSantis while at the same time you're attacking Trump?
It's not going to work. I think her path to the nomination has gotten very difficult, particularly because of Tim Scott, South Carolina, same donor base, very popular message. So I'm not sure. I'm confused by the campaign. I don't know who advised it.
Are you under the theory that the bigger the field, the better it is for President Trump?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And what the others in the field should know is this. The Trump campaign, they are organized, very, very organized. I talked to a senior political operative last night who told me, I said, are you more organized than 16 and 20? Absolutely, is what he said. And with zero organization, we almost beat Ted Cruz in Iowa, seven delegates to Ted Cruz.
Why do you think Ron DeSantis decided to announce? Because remember, we thought he was going to announce, then we were hearing he wasn't. He was just going to file paperwork, announce later, and then he decided to do this with Elon Musk.
I don't know. It could be something as simple as the timing of Elon Musk and it working out on Twitter, which is a very smart play on his part. But look, sitting on the sidelines and taking pot shots from Donald Trump and not responding, that is what has caused him to sink in the polls.
To the point that you made about organization a moment ago, and the Trump campaign apparently more organized than they were last time. There's an item, it's Jonathan Swan in the New York Times, along with Maggie Haberman. They say that the DeSantis people have $200 million. In all. And they say a key political group supporting Ron DeSantis' presidential run is preparing a $100 million voter outreach push that is so big it plans to knock on the door of every possible DeSantis voter at least 4 times in New Hampshire, Nevada, and South Carolina. That's a lot of people.
That is how you win elections. When you look at the shining spot of the midterms, where was it? It was the state of Florida. It's because he organized a mail-in balloting campaign, and to take that to a primary is the next challenge. Can he do it? We shall see. But that organization wins elections, and money wins elections. You know, Tim Scott, another one, $22 million cash on hand. That's enormous.
But we know that Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio both attacked Trump, and they lost. And people said, you act out of character. Can Ron DeSantis do the same thing, only win?
If he focuses on policy distinctions, if I'm on the DeSantis campaign, I'm looking at this and I am saying, where am I to the right of Trump? I'm to the right of him on Disney and corporate America and fighting for our children. I'm to the right of him on abortion. I'm to the right of him on vaccination mandates. Trump's not for mandates, of course, but he did call himself the father of the vaccine. If I'm DeSantis, I'm going to ignore the name calling, knock it in the mud, and I'm going to cleave to the right on policy.
So interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of. It's so if he ignores it, looks like possibly he's afraid, but you're saying ignore it.
Ignore it and policy distinctions.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.